Hey, this is Johnny Thomas with Pono Outdoors. We're going to do a quick product review today on my new favorite backpack. I'm a hiker. I like to go overnight, but also go for 3 or 4 days. And I finally found a backpack that I absolutely love. I'm a bigger person. I'm 6'4", about 225, 230 pounds. And I've always struggled finding a backpack that rides on me well, that can carry enough that I need, because I always have a bigger sleeping bag, things like that, but it's a very adaptable backpack. So this is the Osprey Atmos 50. It's a 50-liter bag, so you can go safely for 5 days, and it's easy to do. The big test that I did is I went to the Zion's Narrows through the barracks, and we went for 4 days. Let's see, 4 nights, 5 days. And we did not have a tent. We actually slept in a bivvy and slept out under the stars, but I could have easily fit a tent. So these are some of the features that I really liked about the backpack. I was worried about my sleeping bag compartment here. The sleeping bag compartment was plenty big. Like I say, I have a 84-inch bag, so the 84-inch bag fit just fine in the sleeping compartment down here. But I really enjoy this mesh on the outside. It's a very good pocket that kept a lot of things in. Very roomy bag. You can see it's a very roomy bag. It had a lot of features on it that allowed me to store a lot of things. I was with some younger kids. I was with 13 and 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds, and they on a scouting expedition, and they were missing some of the stuff, so I had a lot of stuff that I carried with us. Had that covered, and then this little compartment that is obviously detachable. It was very nice to have. I was able to put my cooking materials in here so that I could have it up out of the way. It does detach. So I had plenty of room for everything in it, but the thing I absolutely loved, I mean, again, you've got your packets here, but the thing I absolutely loved is what Osprey has called their anti-gravity system. So if you look at the anti-gravity system, this mesh here kept the pack off my back, and it kept it so the air was flowing through there, so my back never got too sweaty. And again, we're in Zion's National Park in Utah, where it was hot. It was the middle of the summer, and it did great. But this anti-gravity system with this hip belt, these are pretty stiff, and then with this, putting it on, when you put this on and the anti-gravity goes, they call it anti-gravity because it literally felt like I didn't have anything on. These are pretty snug right here. When you snap it in, again, I had a full week's worth of food, extra clothing for any scouts that forgot stuff. And when I was able to put this on, I carried this, and it just felt like nothing was on my bag. So I have like I say, I have a longer back, but this thing just felt so light right up here. This was the absolute best pack I've had, and this is probably the 4th pack I've gone through where I've struggled, having sore shoulders, hip belts rubbing, but this just lifted it up, and it literally felt light, even though I had a heavy pack. So I strongly suggest this pack. Osprey's always been a favorite brand of mine, but I found this bag, and if you're going for anywhere 5 days or under, and I would even stretch it to 7, but if you're going 5 days or under, you will not find a better carrying bag as far as the load that you can carry. The one drawback I wish they had is there is no outside access. A lot of the newer bags are coming with an outside access to get in this way. The only access to the main compartment is through here, but it wasn't a drawback that would even make me consider not doing it because of the way that this rode on my back. You've got to try this. Literally feels like air on your back even with a heavy load. So if you're looking for a good bag, pick up the Osprey Atmos 50. They have a bigger one. I don't really like it. This fit me perfect, and it's the way to go. Email us if you have any questions.